there, guys, and welcome to another special announcement live stream. Hope you guys are all well on this Tuesday evening.
Hello to everyone. Tuesday?
It's only Tuesday, mate.
It's already Tuesday.
It's already Tuesday. Hello to everyone, obviously in Facebook land. Hey to Luke and Lockie in the chat on the YouTube side. Everyone who was watching last week, or what was it, Friday? Jeez, wasn't even that long ago. Friday night. Do apologise if there were any audio or video issues. It was a test run. It was a bit sketchy, but again, not much we can do when the internet on the other side isn't that crash hot. Everything was working here. Everything we got back was good. So unfortunately, there wasn't much we could do about it. Forgot to say hello to you, mate, my co-host. How are you, mate?
I'm alright. Tech support is here on hand, just doing an audio check on the YouTube side now.
See how we roll, mate. No mucking around.
It's a shit thing about live streaming. You can't tell if everything's working correct unless you actually go and check it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, look, as I said, guys, there are a few things that I wanted to try and get out last episode, but unfortunately due to...
Could have at least put a cleaner shirt on.
I come straight from work. Sorry, mate. It's a little bit of a paint stain. I am repping, though, Charlestown United.
So am I.
You know. You're not
but I'm always repping.
You're not repping Charlestown United, though. Calm down.
No.
Hey, this is surely a collector's item now that they're called Charlestown Azuri, surely.
Yeah.
I'll have to try and get that paint stain out and friggin' it might be worth some money. Hey, Chad, how much do you want for me, Charlestown? You've got everything else. How much do you want for this one? It's a classic. 2006 Premiers. Mate, you hit me up the price down the bottom, we'll tee up a price. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, there are a couple of things, a couple of special announcements, a couple of big announcements that I do want to get across. So we are going to start off by thanking everybody on the YouTube side of things. I cracked 100 subs. Now I think we're sitting at about 110. So thank you very much to you guys for jumping on and supporting the YouTube channel over the last 2 years that it's been running.
Only 2 years now.
Only 2 years, mate. You was about a year behind yourself.
Oh, wow.
The mentor, the inspiration.
I wouldn't say the inspiration. Chad reckons you're going to pay him for the shirt.
Oh, it's a bit nice.
Postage.
I'll use it as a mop rag then. Not paying you. But yeah, so thanks everyone who has joined the YouTube side of things. It has been great. As I said, it was never a goal to hit 100 or 50 or anything like that. At the end of the day, I only do it for football benefit. I love the game. Ben loves the game. So we figured, why not sit down and have a bit of a chat whenever we possibly can and talk football, whether it be Jets related, A-League, football in general.
It's, yeah, the channel has taken many forms over its short 2 year life.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
We've done many things. We've dropped many things.
Yeah, there wasn't much that we've ran with that was a great success. Great success.
It's not so much about success, it's just, you know, it runs its course.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Find something different to do, something different to talk about, different way of doing things.
Yeah.
You have channel art now.
It's beautiful.
You've gone into live streaming. I know I have to change all the channel art every single time you decide you want to do a bloody live stream because it's something you want added or taken out or...
Keep talking like this, mate. I want to start paying you something. Jesus Christ.
Nah,
sounds like a lot of work.
I do it for the love. As much as it is a lot of work, it helps me learn what I'm doing on the other end and it teaches me a couple of tips and tricks that I can use on my stuff.
But anyway, you were talking about new things and, you know, new eras and stuff like that. So we are going... I am tonight announcing that I have secured myself a major sponsor for the show. I can't thank this person enough. Obviously, we are good mates. I've known him for way too long and everything else. And obviously, he's helped me out, you know, over the last nearly 20 years, I reckon, and vice versa. So I can't be any happier to announce that Gabrielle Ma, optometrist at Jesmond, have jumped on and... You're right there, mate?
Yeah, I was just unmuting.
Yeah, unmuting. That's fine. So Gabrielle Ma, optometrist, have jumped on. I have Lockie Ma here. Lockie, how are you, mate?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Very good, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on board. I can't thank you enough for obviously what you and your father are doing for me. Obviously, as I said, it's not a great deal. It's not massive or anything like that. I know you guys don't, you know, expect any credit or anything like that for it. or even any publicity side of things. You know, as you've said in the past, you're doing it because I'm a mate. But at the end of the day, I can't thank you enough. And as much plugging and as much as I can do from our end to support you guys, obviously in the harder times now, but obviously when everything gets back to kickstart, you know, we'll do whatever we can to make sure that you guys get as many people into the store, and obviously you guys get as many sales and so forth out of whatever we can do for you. So muchly appreciated, mate.
No, anytime, mate. I've actually got Dad in the chat somewhere. I've got him. He's on Facebook, so he should be here.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you
he
very
doesn't know
much.
much about anything else, but he'll be I got just clicked him the link there to just have a look, and he should be in here now.
Thanking you very much.
Pleasure.
And we'll put it in the description too.
We'll put it in the description, yeah. But obviously, while we'll give you a little bit, mate. We'll let you plug the shop, and obviously tell us a little bit about what you guys Obviously, you guys are an optometrist. That's pretty straightforward, and you deal with glasses and so forth. But I'll give you a sec to give the store a bit of a plug and everything else, and we'll speak to you guys shortly once Lockie's finished talking. So over to you, mate.
Awesome, thanks, mate. Well, firstly, we're in Stockland Jesmond, which is the shopping centre most know as Stockland Mall. Been recently upgraded, so it's probably called Stockland Central now. We're on that top level, so the same level as Audi. Look, my father's been an optometrist for the last 39 years, and he has a wealth of experience in not only just adult vision, but also has a really strong focus in the area of kids' vision, children's vision, and that's something he takes a lot of pride on. He gets a lot of referrals from schools, so that's something we take a lot of pride in, is kids' vision in particular, especially the glasses side if they need help in reading and all those areas. And many times he's been prescribed glasses, and the kids have gone at next level into the next level of learning. So our main focus is always to look after our patients and customers. We want to have a wide range of frames to choose from, and want that to go along with comfort and style. But one real big thing I want to say is all our eyes testing is all bulk billed. So whether if you have a Medicare card or a number, that's all you need, and it's quite important to have an eye check annually to check your health of the eyes. And even if you don't need glasses, it's really important. So yeah, whether you're in the work market to get some contact lenses or new spectacles, sunglasses, just even check the health of your eyes, just come and see me. I'll always look after anyone, as Josh would know. Josh would back me up on that. But if you come in and see me, mention if you're from Crossbar Capers podcast, and I'm sure I'll look after you that little bit extra. But yeah, look, last thing I could really tell you is if you don't need glasses, it's still quite important to have an eye test annually, just to really check the health side of things, because you could have family history which you don't know about, and but the main thing is it's all bulk billed and it won't cost anything.
Beautiful, mate. Very muchly appreciated.
Go back to life. You go.
Yeah, no, absolutely, mate. As I said, it is very important to go in and obviously get your eyes tested, obviously annually. Ben was just sort of, if you guys missed out, you couldn't see him on camera, but he sort of eyes rolled back and just went, oh, geez, I can't remember the last time I went and got my eyes tested. So it might be on the cards for old Benny boy.
Yeah, we're not getting any younger, mate.
Obviously, he's not going to be able to duck into Lockie's shop down here in Melbourne, but
I'll just do it next time.
Next time he's like, you got to wait that long. Let's wait another 6 months or whatever. But as I said, guys, I can't thank Gabriel Maher enough for jumping on, obviously himself and his father, for obviously, giving me a little bit of support in obviously doing the podcast that obviously I love to do, and love to bring obviously a little bit of content, a little bit of, whether it be football knowledge or fake news. I have been known to, be called wrong sometimes.
Well, at the same point as well, Lockie does do good stuff for the club as well in his own time.
Absolutely. Talking, obviously, and that's it. We can go into, we can sit here and talk about obviously everything that Lockie's done for the Jets in general. Obviously, you're a stretcher bearer there at one point. You're a member yourself. Obviously, you've been a member since pretty well day dot like myself, and you love the boys whether we win or lose or anything like that. So at the end of the day, guys, it's all about helping people out, and I can't stress enough to get down there and see the guys at Jesmond at Gabriel Maher Optometrist.
Links to their websites are in both chats.
Absolutely, indeed. Which brings me on to the next little announcement that we have. Thanks.
I wouldn't call it little.
Well, this one, well, they're both not little, but this one is in regards to obviously Gabriel Maher as well. But a massive thank you to Mako. Without these guys as well, without their support, we wouldn't be able to do the promotion that we're about to do and the giveaway.
Oh, I haven't loaded that.
That's fine. But so tomorrow morning there will be a link. A link off Facebook post on my page, which I'll get everyone to share out and everything else. Newcastle Jet supporters and everything will share it all out. Where you will have the chance to win a pair of Mako sunglasses. They look a little something like this. So they ain't cheap, guys. They're about $200 a pop. I'm lucky enough to have two of them.
Working on
2 pairs. No, you're right, mate. You're right. 2 pairs here. But Locke, obviously, can you tell us a little bit about Mako themselves? I know you work in the optometrist world, which obviously helps, but you can't rap over these boys enough, obviously, in what they do and the quality of the glasses themselves. So if you can give us a little something about the glasses in general.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure. So look, I teed up with Mako and I managed to get them to hop on board with us to help you out there. They, as Josh said, they're $199 retail value, and this model that we'll be giving Josh is a polycarbonate. So it's a really good tough lens. It's a great all-rounder lens. It really can be done with fishing, surfing, any with water environments. But in particular, it's a great all-rounder lens. Look, I've been wearing this one for the last literally 8 years since the GT came out. This is the model, and it is by far one of the best models comfort-wise. And Josh, I know, has bought a couple pairs off me already. And I'm wearing the green mirror lens, which is a high definition. It's just a green high definition mirror glass lens. So it's probably one of their best ones. But the polycarbonate one is one of their next best ones, and it really is a standout model across like the 30 odd frames they've got in their range.
Yep.
And couldn't be more happy to recommend this one to Josh and get this on his on as a giveaway for you guys.
So on screen at the moment, guys, is the exact what you will be winning. As I said, it's the set of glasses there with a little carry case, and I think Lockie's thrown in a bit of a lens cleaner and so forth to go with it. But as I said, guys, I will throw that photo up on Facebook shortly. I'll probably do it straight after this. And all you guys have to do to enter is go across and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, and on this particular comment, just tag 2 friends as well. And it's as simple as that, guys. I'm not asking you guys to do a great deal. We'll probably run it for about 2 weeks and probably get Lockie to come back on and announce a winner. Pretty much like we did obviously the last week for the shirt. Just pretty much just draw up an Excel spreadsheet, pick a number, and then just let Lockie pick a number and away you go.
It's the easiest way to do it.
Easy way, and that's it. I mean, we're not here to any dramas. Nice shortcut. So hopefully we can get plenty in there. Lockie can hopefully have a number between 1 and 150, 200 people, which would be great.
Yeah, I'll let him know how many's on the spreadsheet.
Yeah. That's simple, guys. Just jump on the link, the Facebook feed that I will have up. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, and tag 2 of your friends down in the comments. Be sure to share it around as much as you possibly can. And as I said, guys, that'd be muchly appreciated. We want everybody to have a chance to win these. Obviously, $200.
Well, except me.
Yeah, unfortunately, mate, you can't enter.
I can't enter.
Mate, don't start.
That's all right. I've got my Oakleys. It's all right.
I can't enter the bloody Newcastle Jets fire pit barrel, which I'm pretty upset about. So don't talk to me about glasses. But yeah, as I said, guys, go and be sure to go into Gabriel Maher. As Lockie said, it is important to go get your eyes tested, especially your kids, at least once a year, just to keep an update of obviously how things are tracking with your eyes. I know for myself, one day I can see things, and the next day it just...
My eyesight's good. My hearing's with shit.
Lockie won't be able to help with your hearing.
Nobody can help with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Locke, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I could probably... around my joint, there's a hearing around the corner, 2 shops down.
2 shops down. There you go.
You'll be right, Ben.
That's all right. I already know I'm deaf in my left.
You could get confirmation about you're right.
Oh, I've got confirmation. I applied for a job. They failed me because I couldn't hear anything out of my left ear.
But yeah, guys. But as I said, guys, make sure you do jump over and get into the contest. They're a decent set of glasses. As I said, I've got 2 myself. What do we got in here? Absolutely, everyone's onto it. Joel, mate, Griff's in, mate. Get onto that. Subscribe and like the page. Tag 2 of the boys and go into running to win these pair of glasses here. Now, what we're all here for, I feel, what I'm most excited about. Benny's got a massive grin on his face. He's pretty excited.
And he's popped in at the right time.
He has popped in at the right time. Griffo.
Does he even know?
Nah, probably not. No one knows. So the massive announcement, which Ben thought we were going to a minute ago. Massive announcement. This Saturday there will be no Friday night live stream. For the simple fact that 2 days in a row the wife might shoot me. But Saturday, 1 o'clock. Jot it down.
1 p.m. our time.
1 p.m. our time. Jot it down. If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, tick the notification bell. You'll know exactly when we're about to go live. I have had the luxury of speaking to Carl Robinson, Newcastle Jets coach. Thank you very much to Laurie McKinnon for teeing it up for me. It was an absolute pleasure to sort it out with Carl. He has agreed to jump on the show at 1 p.m. on Saturday afternoon our time, which will be 8 p.m. Friday night his time.
Mm-hmm.
To have a little bit of a chat to you guys, obviously, about what his plans are at the club, what he thinks of the club in general, of what he's seen so far, and pretty well to answer every question that you guys have got in an allotted hour and a bit of time. So I am asking you to get in any questions you guys have for Carl. Again, it'll be on a separate post on my Facebook page.
And in the YouTube comments below on this. Yeah,
and in the YouTube comments below on this. So yeah, be sure to whack them in the YouTube comments below as well. Any questions, so, between now and obviously Saturday morning, the more questions we've got,
I'll comb through them on the Friday night.
Yeah, that's it. We'll comb through them and so forth, obviously. And, look, and as I said, guys, nothing silly, just straight up questions of what you really want to know about what's going forward and what his plans are. It's a pretty tired time of what's going on. He's still in Vancouver.
Yeah.
What his plans are. Has he got a bag locked at the door ready to go?
He's got a go bag.
Has he got a go bag like they do like the dads do, obviously, for the wives when they're pregnant and so forth? Like, is it that simple, or has he got to sort of get the family sorted and everything else? These are all questions you guys can ask Carl on Saturday at lunchtime. Yeah, boys, absolutely, Luke. Massive news. As I said, I can't. Oh, as I said, not many people got the chance to really see him or hear from him and so forth. Obviously, in the short time.
He basically walked in, got his feet stuck in, and just went, "No media, screw that."
We got
a job to do.
Absolutely, it's good, and I'm just stoked that he's obviously going to give us a little bit of his time and give you guys, I said, the fans. It's not just about us. I said we're lucky enough to get in contact with him, but at the end of the day. It's all for you guys. You guys can get your questions answered, whatever you want to know. Signings, signing contracts, signing renewal is up at the end of the month, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I have had word from Laurie that there is a possible talk of it being extended for a couple of months, obviously due to what's going on and everything else.
That's through the PFA, isn't it?
Yeah. And, you can't expect someone like Boogs, who is out of contract, to obviously stressing about family and stressing about his business he's got on the side and everything else, and then trying to work out whether he's still going to continue or move on or extend and so forth. So obviously, hopefully they do give him a little bit more time to think about it, because obviously the situations have been pretty lacking and pretty dodged. So, but yeah, as I said, guys, those are the 3 major announcements that I definitely wanted to try and get out on the last show, but unfortunately due to technical difficulties, we couldn't exactly do that.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. Mum's in the chat. Lockie, Mum's in the chat. Say hi.
Hey, Jules.
But yeah, so they're the 3 major ones. So obviously, thank you very much to Gabriel Mar for jumping on. Giveaway time of the glasses, obviously. And then finally, Carl Robinson, Saturday, 1 p.m.
Lock it in.
It's going to be a cracker. Lock it in. Yeah, it's going to be a tell-all.
Oh, Tony's here.
Tony's here. Say, Tony. Carl Robinson, if you missed it, Saturday, 1 p.m.
Get on it. Share this around.
As I said, guys, the biggest thing is for this one is I want everyone here on Saturday. I want everyone to get their comments in. You know what I mean? I don't want someone going, oh, you know, shit, I had a question that wasn't said, that I would have liked said, and you missed out. You know what I mean? I said,
yeah.
If I don't have to go to a question, I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the whole idea of it. I want to be able to sit here for an hour and read off, I've got a question here from so-and-so.
We're just the conduit.
You know.
Basically.
Yeah, that's
We're
pretty much
middleman.
it. Yeah, absolutely. And that's pretty much it. I just want you guys, I'm sure Lockie's got plenty in the bank, mate. I'm sure you got plenty of questions.
Show the Gaffer some love, mate.
Absolutely. You got plenty of questions for him, I'm sure. And yeah, as I said, it's that simple. So that's pretty much all we wanted to jump on for tonight. And
just a short one. Tell
you guys, quick, half-hour show or so, just to say that these are the things that are happening. Smaller news. Obviously, for everyone who's got me on YouTube and so forth, you can see. Thanks to Ben for the little logo of a head of me, my little head.
You've done a great job, Benny.
He's done a great job, absolutely.
I had mine for years.
Yeah, that's it. Slap up job and so forth. It was great. Took him a bit of time and can't thank him enough. I have got a new logo in the works, which is great. Hopefully I've got a new backdrop.
Time for a channel rebrand.
Pretty much the way it's looking.
It took me 3 years to do mine.
At the same time, obviously, I do love the background of this. I love the cinnamon. I love the white. I love the green. Laurie, you hear that? Cinnamon, the white, and the green. He hates me every time.
And we'll never wear one of those shirts on this podcast.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Where's the gold, mate?
It's a shame. Yeah, the gold as well. But, the gold you can...
Oh, do I do it? Do I pull out my kits that I made?
You what?
That I made.
The kits?
The ones that I made for FIFA.
Oh, no. No, don't do that. For God's sake.
Hey, it'd be a great away kit for next season.
It would be a great away kit. But yeah, don't do that. But as I said, God, Laurie hates me every time. Every time I say green or cinnamon, he's like, stop. I don't hear about it.
Yeah, and I'm always the one
they don't freaking,
they don't like it.
They don't sell. They do not sell. I don't want to hear about it. I just wanted to make you one for myself.
I just want a limited run.
Can you put a word into friggin' Viva or friggin'
special run?
Whatever. Yeah, that's it.
50 shirts.
5 shirts. Buy them all.
Yeah, we'll have them all and we'll give them away.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Done. Speak to him about it now. He's just rocked up.
Laurie, mate, how are you?
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil. We're just talking about the lovely green, the cinnamon, and the white. And how it needs to come back. And
how maybe you can speak to Viva about doing a special run of 5 shirts we can give away on the podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah, 5 shirts. That's all we want. One for you.
I know they're expensive to manufacture though.
Yeah. No.
Especially in limited quantity.
No, we're just saying, Laurie. Thanks very much for teeing up Carl for us. Carl has agreed to jump on the show on Saturday 1 p.m. our time, which will be 8 p.m. over in Vancouver. His time on Friday night, so thank you very much for getting up his Friday night. What, mate? What have you said?
I feel sick.
Laurie, stop feeling it, mate. It's a great shirt. It's a great shirt. Come on.
Just because I can.
I'm
just going to stick this right there.
It's not even the same one, but friggin'...
No, that's my take on a...
Yeah,
that's one of my designs.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. It's a good effort. So something simple, Laurie. We're not asking miracles here.
See the power of modding FIFA. The power of modding. You can do anything.
I've seen him heaps.
And I've made a one of the old school gold ones as well.
How couldn't the green shirt sell? Not sell.
Wait, that looks mint. That actually looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, the old gold one.
And I've made an old gold one.
Actually, I can't remember the bloke's name. But the bloke on the
the guy that's been making
Newcastle Jets page.
That Breakers kit.
I
want one.
Yeah, Laurie.
I want one.
Yeah, Matt Attard. That's him. Yeah, absolute. Yeah, wow.
That Breakers kit was.
Laurie's allergic to green.
He's allergic to green.
I'm sorry, but that guy's been putting. I've been
that's
keeping an
nice.
eye on those kit designs, but that Breakers one is mint.
Yeah, the Breakers
It
one.
is mint.
Yeah, Laurie, can we sort of try and tee up something like that, like a heritage round, just a one-off, like they do for the
AFL.
No,
Like
but
a
I mean,
heritage
what
round,
they do for the RAF round.
Mm.
You know, once a year or whatever it is, just a heritage round or an old boys' day or something like that. Breakers kit. Oh,
Mum's spoken,
like-
Joshy.
what?
Mum's spoken. I'm with you, Laurie. Because he said.
No, I'm just gonna leave that there for the rest of the stream.
He's gonna leave it there for the rest of the stream. The green one. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, it's all right.
And I've updated the home kit for this season, but that's unimportant.
But yeah, as I said, guys, that's pretty much all the episode was about. Was obviously to thank Lockie and his father, obviously, for jumping on board as a major sponsor. Hopefully, throughout the year, we'll be able to tee up a few more giveaways and so forth. I can't stress enough to jump in and go see the guys at Gabriel Mar Optometrist at Jesmond. Even if you live at Charlie or so forth, you know, be sure to go in and see them. They're a great bunch of blokes in there, and they'll look after you. As Lockie said, mention Crossbar Capers, and you know you're a fan of the show and so forth. He'll try and do something that little bit extra for you, whether it's an extra 5-10% discount or whatever on top of whatever he can give you. So that's pretty much all we've come on for. So
Yeah.
we're gonna sort of wrap it up there. Hey Chris, did you make that Ben?
No.
No, matey. That's a special order. We're gonna send to Laurie. Straight after the show. But Laurie, that Breakers kit. Seriously, what did you think?
Yeah.
What did you think of that? Even the
It's great.
what was the other
Actually,
one?
you know what?
What was the other
Shows
one?
a lot of sentiment. Easy.
Yeah, but there was another one in there as well that I didn't mind.
What,
The green cinnamon, or the other green one.
I didn't see the other green one.
Um,
Oh no, I think it did.
Yeah, the other green one. I can't remember the hell it was, but going on there.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll
Anyway,
deal with it.
there was another one there, but I
We'll
can't
deal with it
remember what
later.
the hell it was. Was it gold or?
I think there was a gold one.
It was a gold one as well. I mean, the bloke who done it though, absolute brilliant, absolute cracker. Yeah, but yeah, as I said, guys, we're going to leave it there. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for everyone who has jumped on. And hey, Chris, obviously again, if you just pick one,
back and forward.
you pick one, just Facebook or YouTube. Seriously. Yeah, as I said, can't thank you guys enough, Lockie. Obviously your dad's in here somewhere, so thank you very much, Gabe.
No, my pleasure.
And as I said, go in and see the guys. We will draw the raffle, obviously, of the Sunnies in about 2 weeks. If you guys do live out of the state, we will foot the cost, obviously, for the freight and so forth to get it to you guys. If you are in Newcastle and you do win it, we will kindly ask you guys to go pick it up, unless obviously you live in the greater region of Newcastle somewhere, you know, on your way to bloody Port Macquarie or something like that.
Crossbar Capers is a sponsor on the shirt. We did look into doing something like that.
Yeah, we did look into it. I have been meaning to ask Laurie about something like that, of how much it'd cost. Even sponsor a player. I'd be keen just to sponsor one of the youngsters in the NPL.
Yeah, I'd
something like that.
I'd throw my hat into the ring for that one too.
Yeah, just obviously, you know, one, it helps me get my name out and everything else, and two, gives a little bit back to the young bloke as well, which whatever he needs and so forth. But yeah, something maybe we might be able to tee up. Loz, there was Facebook chat there. It's gone now. There it is. There.
Oh no, it's in.
There it is. Oh, you read that for me, Ben.
What?
I know Laurie's yelling at any something.
Josh, that looks like your Charlestown shirt. Good night, boys and Jets fans, says Laurie. Good night, Laurie.
Was he dishing the Charlestown shirt?
No, your mum asks about your Charlestown.
Oh yeah, no, we already. Yeah, I was seeing it. I wore it on to see if Chatty wanted another one. He likes to collect special items, and now that they've changed their name to Charlestown Missouri, it's got to be worth millions, surely.
I think we scared Laurie off with the green.
Yeah, scared him away with the green. It's got to throw up in a bucket.
Might be the same colour.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, as I said, guys, again, we keep rambling and we're going to move on from here. Thanks to everybody who has jumped on, and as I said, guys, I can't stress enough. Make sure you guys share once I put them up on Crossbar Capers Facebook page about Carl's interview on Saturday, and obviously the competition you guys can go into to win a set of glasses. Be sure to share that around, get it out there, get into any group page, any club, football club, local football club, Edgy. Obviously, I've been lucky enough to pump a few things into there. Thanks to those guys for allowing me to do that. But anywhere you can think of, just dump it there, and if they don't like it, they can remove it. And if they're happy to keep it, sweet as.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Anything else you'd like to say before we go, Locke, in regards to obviously Gabrielle Ma, your father's business?
You've done a great job, and it's my pleasure. Dad and I are both happy to support you, and not being just a good mate of mine, but everything you've done for me in the past, and bigger and better things.
As I said, mate, can't thank you guys enough. And obviously, once I do finish up here, I will whack the photo back up. Obviously, that you guys, or some of you guys, may have seen at the start for a little bit as well. And other than that, mate, guys, we'll see you on Saturday at 1 p.m. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
To yourself. Can't stress enough, guys. Be sure to go subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, tag 2 of your mates in the comment that I will be putting up in regards to the competition to win the glasses, and get your questions in for Carl for Saturday's show. Other than that, thank you one more time, Lockie, for jumping on for the half an hour just to get a bit of awareness out for your business, obviously, and obviously just to thank you, obviously, for jumping on board for the near-seeable future. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you later, and as always, we hate Coast Scum. See you guys.